Okay, good morning for Tuesday, the 11th of July. Not getting too ahead of myself there. Uh, we've still got these low pressure systems moving around. I'm afraid they will be with us for a few days to come at least. Probably actually a week or so. You can see that cold front, which brought some rain overnight. A little bit less rain this morning, bit of moisture, low cloud out there at the moment. Trough lines coming through later in the day. This unsettled picture and this really changeable picture is going to remain with us pretty much all week. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Wind at height today, generally looking somewhere in the region of around 25 knots from the southwest, occasionally going up to 30 knots. Pretty much similar as yesterday. The satellite picture over the UK reveals a fairly bright start within our area, but increasing amounts of cloud cover during the day. And the public forecast is showing a top temperature of sort of 18 degrees today before it goes to rain and showers, or potentially longer spells of rain later today. It won't be all day, but this is the thing with fast moving weather. It sort of comes through very quickly. And we've been difficult to pin down the showers. I thought actually it was going to be this morning that was going to get wiped out, but now it looks like some of this afternoon will get wiped out. So pretty much I'd say for today, the sooner you're at Lasham and can go flying, the better, because you can't go flying without being at Lasham. Moderate to good visibility outside of the showers, and that wind, I mean, a tad lighter than yesterday. It's probably not gusting up to 25-30 knots, but it still will be gusting up to 20 today. But clouds not particularly high for quite a bit of it. And there you go, 19 degrees. You can see how tantalizingly close that good weather is to us. Unfortunately, the jet stream, we're pretty much on that dividing line currently. The continent looks much more inviting, I must say. So, dew points of around 13. And that's the sounding for today, which shows not quite as unstable profile as yesterday, but still nonetheless, it will get more unstable as the day goes on. And there was actually some wave profile yesterday as well, which is probably what was mixing up the gusts too. There was some sort of lenticular sparks on top of low-level cumulus yesterday, which was interesting to see. But yeah, that's what we've got there. Currently at Lasham, temperature of 16, dew point 13, and the picture outside is fairly mixed at the moment with sort of 4/8 low cloud at probably around 1,000 feet. Farnborough currently reporting scattered at 1,300 and are saying today that they'll get up to scattered at 3,500 feet. If I'm honest, they've been a little bit optimistic with a lot of their forecasting over the last few days. So yeah, round it down to 3 and you probably won't be too far disappointed. You can see that risk of showers during the day. Well, who knows, really. I think that we will get some rain at some point at Lasham, just like we did yesterday, but the exact timing and intensity of it is still to be questioned. On to Top Meteo then, and not a, well, according to this, is a cross-country day. I wouldn't say based on the public forecast or the other models it is, but let's see what Top Meteo has for us anyway, with a fairly sort of bright and breezy start. It's not too far off of that. This showing, if you believe it, that you would get sort of reasonable cumulus by sort of 11 o'clock up to maybe 3,500 feet. I think that is a bit on the optimistic side, but I won't rule out some soaring. Certainly it was soarable yesterday. Looking further up into East Anglia, much drier air around there. That's the place to be at the moment. We go through the day. Yeah, it seems to sit at 3,500 feet over the top of Lasham, and sits like that for most of the day, if you were to believe this. But I would knock a little bit off that because of the increased chance of showers, which the public forecast picks up, but this doesn't. There are lots and lots of weather models struggling even with just working out what's going to happen literally a few hours time, let alone at the end of the week. So yeah, I think you've just got to make the most of what you see out the window when you come here today. Cloud amounts, well, you could see sort of low cloud to start with, and then it brightens up, but that suggests we're going to get some clearer spells here, properly clearer spells, and I'm not sure that's the case. So yeah, I like to put the realism hat on, not pessimism. But yeah, it's certainly tricky forecasting at the moment. So your sight forecast for today, that's wind at height, generally looking at least sort of 20 to 25 knots, 10 to 15 on the ground. This showing top temperature of 23 degrees. Again, that's not likely to happen. It didn't do it yesterday. So yeah, hence we can knock those cloud-based figures down a little bit. But certainly locally soarable for a little bit. Mind the wind. Airspace wise, the chart's looking a bit messy at the moment because yet another addition to the sort of REACT / red arrows displays has been put in. That's number 30, which doesn't apply currently. It's to say no town reminding people to check for a display that will happen. I believe it's next Thursday, not this Thursday, at the Defence College at Shrivenham. But yeah, 36 is related to REACT, which that starts tomorrow. So there's no airspace I'm aware of at REACT other than the Fairford ATZ and MATS are active. 33 is article dropping at South Cerney, which, yep, is happening this afternoon, just to the east of Swindon. 37 is parachute jumping, just like yesterday, over Bryce Norton, up to 6 nautical miles, up to 12,000 feet. So yeah, 6 nautical miles for the heights you're interested in, and that's all day. And there's also parachute jumping today at Little Risington, pretty much all day, again, up to 4 nautical miles radius for the heights that you're interested in. Gliding competition at Husbos today, near Leicester, and the rest of it is not really relevant to us at the moment. Usual military areas active as normal for a weekday. Okay, operationally, once again, we're going to be on runway 23, launching to the south. Do make sure that if the wind is a little more southerly, that you are putting enough correction in. I don't think we're going to have so much issue with the crosswind today. But needless to say, and also flying the circuits appropriately for the wind strength, not coming in with no brake or quarter brake, it makes you very unstable. So yeah, nice tighter circuits on days like today, with a nice healthy amount of air brake, and just be aware for curlover and wind shear turbulence as we generally get on this time of the year with these sort of winds. Jet movement wise, there's nothing notified currently, but that doesn't rule out there won't be one today, because there was due to be one, but I've not had any flight plans as yet. So yeah, runway 23, blustery, bright, and yeah, quite unsettled at the moment. See you out there. Bye for now.